Hello everyone and welcome back to my B&B Everyday YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At the Precipice house, Steffy tells Finn she's happy he's home. He remarks on it being too numerous double shifts recently. She says she eventually gets to hear whatever it's he wanted to tell her the other day. Big news. Finn nods, yeah. There's some news and it's life-changing. Steffy can tell it's importing on him and asks if it has to do with a case. He says it's particular commodity about his history. About a woman from my history. Finn says he put this out of his mind a long time ago. It was easier not to admit it. That worked for him for numerous times but not presently. Now he has to deal with it. We both do. Steffy suppositions it's not someone she knows. Finn says she's actually been to their house. Steffy frowns. We're talking about someone you slept with, right? Finn nods. He was 18. She was aged. Steffy asks. And I know her? Finn says, yeah. Steffy asks, well, who's it? Finn grunts, it's Poppy. Steffy gasps, your aunt. Finn nods, yeah. At Bill's place, Luna flips through a magazine and also suckers herself with it. Bill appears but has no update on the A/C. She says it's still more there than in captivity, which is where her mama and everyone differently still thinks she is. At the sanitarium, Poppy flashes to Finn saying he's going to tell Steffy that Luna's his son. Lee walks by and Poppy has a gash. She asks, what's it, Penelope? What's going on? She asks if she's sick. Her family says, not physically. Poppy just isn't in a good place. Lee thinks she knows why. Because of Luna. She tells her family she wants to be the one she confides in. She can trust her again. Lee knows she doesn't earn it, but it feels they're on the right path again. Poppy cries. Yeah, it does. Lee laments not being further probative to her and Luna. Perhaps lives wouldn't have been lost and Finn wouldn't detest his kinsman. Poppy tells Lee that it's no use dwelling on the history. Lee says she had no right criminating her of having an affair under her roof. She could no way do such an unattractive, dirty thing. Will you ever be suitable to forgive me? At Il Giardino, Sheila asks what Remy's doing there. He's hoping to get his job back. Sheila tells him they know what he did. Remy says it was a evanescent lapse. Sheila says she's in no place to judge. Remy asks, you're no saint either? Sheila will only say she's had her moments. She's reformed. Remy asks if that means she'll give him another chance. She says she would, but she doubts Deacon will. Sheila reminds Remy that Electra's swain is Hope's kinsman. You're out of luck. Behind them, Bill arrives. Sheila tells him that's Will's pater, and he always kills the moment. Bill walks over and snaps about his takeout order. Sheila says he's snarlier than usual. Bill complains that his A/C is out, and everyone is reserved for weeks. Remy asks, have you replaced the sludge? Bill doesn't do that and says his house director isn't available at the moment. Remy would be happy to help. I got ya. Sheila urges Bill to hire Dario, and says he was a great worker there. Remy frowns in her general direction but goes on with it. Bill tells Remy that Sheila insuring for him would typically take him off the list, but he's hopeless. He'll suppose about it. Bill walks off and Remy asks, who's Dario? Sheila whispers, you are. Remy, I'm sure that's on Bill's radar as some kind of freak. I'm sure Will's told him everything. She tells him that Bill is one of the flush men in Los Angeles. That could be the occasion you're looking for Dario. Remy smiles. Sheila gets Bill's takeout, and Remy asks why she's helping him. Sheila maybe sees a little of herself in his mischievous side. Remy's flattered. Sheila says, doen't be. He asks, what are you, a mass killer or commodity? Bill interrupts just also and invites Remy to come and fix the A/C. Right now. Remy stammers, sure, yeah. Bill barks, let's go. Sheila shoos Remy, who follows Spencer out of the eatery. At Bill's place, Luna holds a framed print of Will and smiles. After a while, Bill comes by and tells her to make herself scarce. Joe has come to fix the A/C. Luna hides and watches as Bill lets Remy in and pays him. Remy gops. It's $500 bones. Bill tells him he's also buying his discretion. Just do the job and leave by the service gate. He doesn't want to talk about it or see anything. Remy nods. Gotcha. Bill exits to do business calls and Remy looks around, esteeming the place. Luna strolls out and says, "Couldn't help but eavesdrop. Are you then to fix the A/C?" He says he is. She's relieved. "It's been hot and boring." Remy asks, "Do I know you?" Luna doesn't suppose so. Remy remembers she's the Forrester intern who committed a double homicide. "Is that you?" At the Precipice House, Steffy gawps. "Poppy, your aunt." "Oh, Finn. My God, your aunt?" She had to have known what she was doing. Finn says he knew what he was doing. Steffy argues that 18 is still really youthful. She's so sorry he'd to go through that. She goes over Poppy not being biologically related, but what she did to him was so unforgivable. "I'm so sorry." She takes him in her arms. Steffy tells her hubby she's there for him whatever he wants, whatever he needs. She feels for him, hurts for him, and is angry with Poppy for taking advantage of him. Steffy suppositions he was youthful and had an innocent crush. Poppy was doing a lot of medicines back also, but what she did was sick. Her family adopts you and also she's Steffy sensations. No wonder Luna turned out the way she did. She recaps what Luna did and says the sickness is in their modes. Steffy assures Finn they'll get through this and it won't change anything about them. Finn snoots and rubs his face. There's further to the story. He tells her, "There's commodity that I've to tell you and it's commodity that you're not going to want to hear." There's a darn good reason Finn is floundering with how to tell his woman that his kinsman Luna is actually his son. It's because the gobsmacking information could blow up their happy little family. As we all know, Luna held Steffy interned in a pen, cured her, teased her, and was fraudulent on leaving her to die in a structure listed for obliteration. Steffy managed to learn to live with Sheila being Finn's natural mama. But this new disclosure may be too important for her to handle. Finn has constantly wondered out loud whether chancing out Luna is his son would be the last straw for his woman. There's a good chance that these scenes are forerunning that Luna will indeed prove to be one too numerous minatory cousins for Steffy to tolerate, especially if Finn plans on connecting with his son. It's only a matter of time, after all, until it comes to light that Luna is drilled up at Bill's manse. So while Steffy might be suitable to deal with this new reality knowing her stepson is behind bars for life, it'll be a whole other matter entirely if she's on house arrest and Finn's feeling drawn to her as he formerly was to Sheila. Finn making a decision. Meanwhile, Remy wants his old job back, and Lee gives Poppy a sincere reason. It promises to be a day full of drama, and you won't want to miss a single nanosecond of the show. Finn and Steffy have a strong relationship. They tell each other the verity. Sure, they've had some delicate times, but ever since Finn demurred down the door and saved Steffy from Luna's pen, they've grown closer and been doing better than ever. Of course, that's incompletely because Steffy doesn't know that Finn is Luna's natural father. Steffy could slightly handle that Sheila was Finn's natural mama. Now, Finn has yet another sanguine close relative, and that will be delicate to come to terms with. Poppy has prayed Finn to keep the news a secret. Finn has criticized Poppy for keeping him out of Luna's life. They're at a stalemate. Lee was certain that Poppy and Jack had an affair, and he was Luna's father. When she strongly ran her own maternity test, Lee was stunned to find out she was wrong. She and Poppy have been talking some, and Lee is sorry for how she acted. Of course, Poppy has kept her in the dark about the fact that Finn is Luna's father. Remy got a job at Il Giardino when he first came to city. Of course he doesn't have that job now, but when he did, he used it to be around Electra.